Ladies and gentlemen, live from Canal Park, this is Emily Messina on the airwaves, bringing to you today's contest between your Reading Fightin Phils and the Akron RubberDucks here in Akron, Ohio, as we get ready for game number 1 of this 6-game set. It's Tuesday through Saturday, this series due to Easter Sunday. We'll be playing a doubleheader on Saturday, so we'll keep that in mind for the rest of the series. As we get ready to get underway, it's Hunter Gaddis, the righty on the mound for the RubberDucks, the Cleveland Guardians affiliate, and the starting lineups presented by Golden Oaks Landscaping. Leading off, Jalen Ortiz, batting second, Logan O'Hoppe. In the number 3 spot, Josh Akami, and rounding up the cleanup is Madison Stokes, followed by Wendell Rijo, Jonathan Guzman, Kevin Vicuña. We'll see Colby Fitch in the lineup for the first time today, batting 8th, the designated hitter. And finishing off that number 9 spot will be Hunter Marquardt. Feel free to hit me up in the chat section if you're listening on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. If you're tuning in on the First Pitch app, thank you so much for joining me. Emily Messina on the air as Jalen Ortiz steps in, getting ready for first pitch. Nice crowd here, a beautiful start to the week. As Gaddis steps on the third base side of the rubber, Ortiz in. He kicks, fires. First pitch, 7:02. It is a called strike. Gaddis moving quickly, comes outside. That's Bo Naylor behind the plate. Naylor, of course, one of the top prospects in the Guardians organization. The righty deals. Ortiz chases for strike 2. The defensive positions for the RubberDuck: Escobedo in left, Brennan in center, Engelman in right. Over in the hot corner, Schneemann as Ortiz strikes out. There's one away quickly here for Hunter Gaddis and the RubberDucks. So Schneemann at third, Tania at short, Rocchio at second, and Prees at first. And of course, that's Bo Naylor back behind the plate. The 2021 Eastern League, Northeastern League champions, the Akron RubberDucks, return quite a number of players from their championship team, as Logan O'Hoppe takes a pitch outside. So we'll see how that impacts the contest today. Reading, of course, has 6 of the top 30 prospects in the Phillies organization, as Logan O'Hoppe takes the strike. Beautiful weather here in Akron, Ohio, 68 degrees. Couple of clouds in the sky as O'Hoppe sends this one foul into the stands of Canal Park. Middle infield back deep. Corner infielders playing up close. Righty. O'Hoppe makes contact, shallow right field. Coming over, Rocchio. He'll make the catch on the run. And there's 2. Let me know how the volume is on this stream if you're tuning in. There's 2. Hopefully the crowd mic's picking up some good action here at Canal Park as the lefty Josh Akami steps in. Gaddis spent the entire season in High A Lake County with a 4.16 ERA, 20 games, 91 and a third innings pitched. Really good strikeout to walk ratio as Akami makes contact straight out to right. Engelman's there, and a quick 1-2-3 inning starts off the RubberDucks here. Reading will take the field in just a moment, and we'll be right back here at Canal Park to bring you the action.
The Reading Fightin Phils are pleased to present you with their classic game program, all electronically. This program has information on the coaching staff, player roster, and front office staff. It also includes feature stories and alumni reports on all of your favorite guys who spend time in baseball town. Visit rphils.com/programs to check it out.
Our Phils fans can continue to expect great performances all season long on the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage. It's the home of great local talent, including the Our Phils mascot band. Burke's Commercial Roofing prides itself on being a locally owned and operated company that puts an emphasis on customer service. They provide free on-site estimates and can handle any size repair, restoration, or replacement. Visit burkscommercialroofing.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information. And don't forget to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show at the Burke's Commercial Roofing stage at America's Classic Ballpark.
At Savage 61, our goal is to assist you in making a confident decision. Our friendly professional staff members are available to answer your questions and listen to your needs. Whether you're shopping for a new or pre-owned vehicle, we're ready to help you with your search. Visit our dealership on Pottsville Pike.
Well, the Fightins went down in order in the top of the first inning, so we'll see righty Jack Perkins take the mound for the Fightins for the first time this season. Got a couple of starts last summer in the Double-A level. And he heads up today to face Will Brennan, who'll be the leadoff batter for the RubberDucks, followed by Brian Rocchio, Jose Tena, and George Valera. Bo Naylor batting in that fifth spot. Mika Perez, in the number 6 spot. Daniel Schneemann, Jonathan Engelman, and in that number 9 spot, Julia Escobedo. Perkins sets up on the first base side of the rubber. Will Brennan could not be further back into that lefty batter's box as he chases the first pitch, foul for strike 1. I mean, he is stepping on the chalk line in the back part of the batter's box. Brennan connects out to left. Chasing over is Markward at the track. He makes the grab. What a catch there by Markward, putting on the wheels for out number 1. Here's Brian Rocchio now with one away. A little bit of wind right now. It's pushing left to right into the outfield, so could provide a little bit of help for the bats. Right now, it's only sitting at about 7 miles per hour. As Rocchio takes ball 1. Perkins, acquired in the 11th round back in 2018, has experienced his 4th season of minor league baseball. Last summer, he threw 100 2/3 of an inning. One of the most garners of it. I'm not saying that right. He has thrown more innings last summer than most of the pitchers in the Philadelphia organization as a starter. Not many of them pitched more than 100 innings last year, which is really interesting because in 2019, he only threw 39 1/3 innings. 3 balls, 1 strike here to Rocchio. It's a little bit inside. There's ball 4. And the RubberDuck will have a base runner. So he went almost 60 more innings, which really helped his ERA. And he's looking to see how that endurance can lead him through here in Double-A and perhaps Triple-A. Phillies always looking for starters that can go deep. He turns around, looks at Rocchio on first. Here's Jose Tena. Ground ball right side. This could be 2. Vicuña, Guzman. And running it out at first is Tena. Just not enough on it. But they got the leadoff runner there. And there's 2 down. So they go with the fielder's choice that allows Tena to reach. 4-6 in your scorebooks if you're keeping track with me. And here's the cleanup hitter, George Valera. Valera still looking for his first hit of the season. He's walked 4 times. He's struck out 4 times. Played all 3 games as he drills this one deep to right field. Ortiz tracking back at the wall, jumps to make the catch. The ball rolling wild. Stokes slips as he picks it up. 1 run will score, and it's a triple for Valera in his first hit of the season. Akron takes an early 1-0 lead here off the bat of Valera. Tough play for Ortiz to make out there and right. 1, because it was hit hard. And 2, because that is the only part of the entire field where sunlight is hitting right now. The rest of the field is in the shade. And there's this small corner out and right that's in the sun, which I'm sure was very difficult to track. Stokes came over to help as quick as he could, but he slipped trying to pick the ball up. I'm not sure that made a difference in the triple either way. And so 1 run will score. There's 2 outs here for Bo Naylor, and he's got a runner on third. Naylor 2 hits, 4 strikeouts in the series against the Erie Seawolves. This is Akron's opening day at home. They won 1 game and lost 2 out in Erie, Pennsylvania. Perkins glove at the waist out of the stretch with a runner on third. A line drive that drops foul up the first base line. And Naylor will have 2 strikes now. Last year, Naylor struggled at the plate a little bit, ended with a 188 batting average. He was one of the youngest players in Double-A last season, and just had trouble keeping up. Was great defensively behind the plate as a catcher, so the Guardians are going to see how he plays this year in the Double-A level as he takes a pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perkins doesn't really seem concerned with Valera on third. Especially as a righty, he has a good vantage point. Misses outside, and the count here is full. That's Dane Ponsack behind the plate. Gabe Alfonso manning the first base territory with Kevin Manzuk umpiring third. Perkins sets up. 2 outs on the board. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. Will go again. Akron has an early 1-0 lead thanks to George Valera's RBI triple out to right. Ruglis Odor, the manager for the RubberDucks, was the manager up here last season. And the payoff pitch once more. A hard hit grounder gets by Akami. Rolls all the way into the right field wall. Ortiz chasing it down. This could be another triple as the ball comes in. And it is. Back-to-back triples for the RubberDucks. Play another run. And they have a 2-run lead. So with a runner on third and 2 outs, here's Micah Prees, the first baseman for Akron. Perkins comes outside. Ball 1. The energy is loud, the excitement of the last 2 hits, but really the score is only 2-0 Akron. It's not as though this inning is out of hand yet. Ground ball, Vicuña onto first, and that'll do it. 2 runs on 2 hits. Akron strands a runner on base, and they take a 2-0 lead going into the top of the second, but Reading will have an opportunity to bat. The Seidel Auto Group Deck Picnic appeals to both die-hard and casual fans with its summer picnic-like and fun tailgate atmosphere. During your picnic, you may even catch a souvenir, as the area is situated directly in prime home run territory behind the left field wall. Regular season tickets are $30 per person for groups of 20 or more, and children 4 and under are free. Visit Fightins.com/groups or call 610-370-BALL to reserve your group outing today.
Golden Oaks is an award-winning high-end golf club that offers golfers a country club experience without country club prices. With 5 sets of tees, golfers of every skill level will enjoy their game. Golden Oaks has Bogey's Pub, a beautiful pro shop, driving range, and learning center that will make any visit complete. Golden Oaks Golf Club is the perfect venue for private events and golf outings. Visit us for our newly opened golf simulators, complete with its own bar area and Bogey's Pub menu items available. You can stay in our beautifully restored 1850s farmhouse and then play our award-winning championship golf course. Each room includes full amenities, cable television, and quaint rustic decor. While on the premises, visit Bogey's Pub for lunch, dinner, or a relaxing beverage. We're ready to serve you here at Golden Oaks and look forward to the 2022 season.
Well, we're back here at Canal Park, and that last hit by Bo Naylor actually recorded as a fielding error by the first baseman Josh Ockamy. It was absolutely roped down the first baseline. I think that would have been a tough play for Ockamy to make. Now, he did make contact with his glove, and so that is how they will score that play. So score's still 2-0, but just one hit there off of Perkins and one error made by the Fightin' Phils. And Akron will take their 2-0 lead here into the top of the second as Madison Stokes leads us off. Chases 2 quick pitches and is down 0-2. This time, Gaddis mixes outside. Working very quickly here is the former Georgia State pitcher. He was drafted in the 5th round back in 2019 as Madison Stokes goes down swinging. Gaddis' second strikeout of the game. He was actually the highest ever draft pick out of Georgia State. Also played in the Cape Cod League, played for Team USA back in 2017. So he's got a lot of good baseball experience under his belt. As Wendell Rijo comes up. Rijo trying to ride that high of the walk-off win on Sunday as much as he can as he fouls back the first pitch he sees. Hit a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 9th in front of a big hometown crowd on Sunday to top Somerset. Gaddis comes home. Rijo unloads on a pitch out to left at the wall. It bangs off. He's going for 2. There's nobody covering, and it's going to be a quick stand-up double for Rijo here with 1 out. Thaddeus and Glenn in the comments section. This park is nice. It's pretty good for a AA park. It doesn't have the character that First Energy Stadium has. If you've been to America's Classic Ballpark, you'll know what I'm talking about. There's just, you can't compare it because that park has been there since 1950. You have 56 years of affiliation with the Phillies in there. The history is absolutely incredible there. But beautiful AA park here in Ohio as Jonathan Guzman heads up to the dish. Guzman had a 2-run home run back in Sunday's game as well. Gaddis deals foul back, and Guzman's down 0-2 here. Rijo on second. And Guzman goes down swinging. There's out number 2 and his third strikeout so far in this contest. Reading trails by 2 early here, but Kevin Vicuña represents the tying run at the plate with Rijo on second. 2 outs here, top of the second inning at Canal Park. Beautiful evening as the sun begins to set. Still that area in right field that's not in the shade. Everywhere else on the field is covered by shade. Infield back deep here to Vicuña. Still looking for his first hit of the season as he takes a strike. Does have an RBI though, reached on a walk a couple times and also was able to ground out but score a run and has a stolen base to his name as well. 2 outs, runner on second. Here's the 0-1 upstairs. Ball 1. Gaddis, glove at his chest. He looks back at second. Now he comes home. Breaking ball for strike 2. Rijo takes his lead. Rocchio inching closer towards second. Gaddis deals. Vicuña sends it out to right. Engelman backing at the warning track. He'll make the grab. Reading gets a hit, but they strand a runner. Down by 2, bottom of the second. We're coming up in just a minute.
K Pool and Spa offers a variety of expert services for both in and above ground pools and hot tubs. They provide the service for Pool Pavilion at the First Energy Stadium and keep it clean and maintained throughout the entire season. Based in Reading, Pennsylvania, they've been family owned and operated for 40 years. Turn to K Pool and Spa for the best value and professional service.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider for the R-Phils. International Fireworks shoots all 33 fireworks shows throughout the R-Phil season, including 6 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a retail store in nearby Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R-Phils.
Looking for the place to have the ultimate family fun at the Fightin Phils game? Look no further than Capital Blue Cross Funland. Capital Blue Cross Funland features the most exciting games and entertainment at the ballpark, including speed pitch, mini golf, ring toss and peach basket toss, mascot autograph booth, a bounce house, and the incredible giant inflatable slide. Bring your family to all the fun at their next R-Phils game at Capital Blue Cross Funland.
Jack Perkins back out for another inning of work here. Daniel Schneemann steps up and takes the first pitch strike. Akron leads by 2 early on. Perkins gets the sign from Ohapi back behind the dish. And he sends in another ball outside. Schneemann started the season in AAA. He played 2 games there, did not record a hit. has gotten one here in Double-A. Also walking 2 strikeouts, allowed another one to his count as he takes ball 4 here against Perkins. And Akron will start off this half inning with a runner on first and nobody out. Here's Jonathan Engelman. Righty Engelman takes the first pitch ball. Last summer, he was in High A and spent some time here in Double-A. Finished with a .211 average and 56 hits to his name. Bat on the right shoulder, he takes a strike down the middle. Decent crowd here at Canal Park enjoying opening night as Engelman ropes one down the left field line. It gets all the way to the wall. Fielding it is Marquardt, and he throws it back in quickly. That Schneemann has to hold up at third. A double for Engelman, and there's 2 runners on in scoring position with nobody out. Here's the number 9 hitter, Julian Escobedo. He was injured for quite a bit of the 2021 campaign. Was able to reach a .232 average with 54 hits. This is his Double-A debut here at Canal Park as he takes a first pitch strike. Infield back deep with the exception of Rijo at third. With the lefty batter Escobedo, Guzman will be covering second. Out to right goes Escobedo. Tracking back is Ortiz. Tagging is Schneemann. And he'll come across and score easily, and Akron is up by 3. So a sacrifice fly in the books there for Escobedo. And back to the top of the order we go. Here's Will Brennan with 1 out and a runner on third. Brennan lined out in his first time up. There's strike number 1. Infield in, they're trying to preserve a run here as Brennan sends this out to left field. Here's the throw by Marquardt, and it's just not in time as Engelman's able to tag up and score from third. Akron leads 4-0. Back-to-back sacrifice flies. Plates 2 for the RubberDucks here in the second. There's 2 outs now and nobody on here for Brian Rocchio. Signs of bunt there from Rocchio. He pulls back for ball number 1. This pitch is inside, 3 balls, no strikes. There's strike 1, just as Rocchio thought he was taking first. Akron leads 4 runs on 2 hits. Reading, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error in the field. We're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Once again, Rocchio thinks it's ball 4. Instead, it's strike 2 at the knees. And suddenly, Perkins has worked his way back from a 3-0 count now to full. Here's the pitch. Popped foul. We'll do it again. The payoff pitch, a called strike 3 at the knees. Ponsack being very consistent in the lower region of the strike zone, and that'll do it here in the bottom of the 2nd. Akron scores 2 runs on 1 hit. As we head into the top of the 3rd, they'll keep their 4-run lead. Reading an opportunity to bat.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Berks Immunization Coalition works to provide leadership and education in promoting age-appropriate immunization across the lifespan for all residents of Berks County. This is a coalition comprised of local physicians, nurse practitioners, school nurses, immunization coordinators, immunization advocates, and pharmaceutical representatives working to encourage continuity of immunization through medical resources. They focus on educating both the community and the providers. For more information, please visit www.immunizeba.org and click Local Coalitions.
Reading trails by 4 runs as we head into the top of the 3rd. It's Colby Fitch making his Reading debut for the season after being added to the roster over the weekend. He's the designated hitter this evening. Fouls the first pitch back he sees, then takes a ball. The count evens 1-1. Fitch, of course, spent time in Reading last season. Time is called as somehow a baseball in the stands gets into the left field area, and they have to get rid of that. Can't have 2 balls in play. So Fitch steps back in. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. Reading has had 1 base runner, Wendell Riho on his double. Fitch takes another pitch way inside, and it's ball 3. Fitch, a lefty batter, will hold off on ball 4, and he'll jog down to first with a walk. That's a good start to the inning as Hunter Marquardt heads up with a runner on and nobody out. Marquardt had his first hit of the season on Saturday. With Matt Kroon out, he'll be out in left field. Shows signs of bunt, but he pulls back for ball one. This is the third time we've seen him show signs of bunt, but he's never really chased one, tried to send it down. So this would be a perfect opportunity, a little small ball. The third baseman Schneemann creeps in a little bit. Instead, Gaddis is going to go back to first. Fitch dives in, very close, but he's safe. Fitch had 6 stolen bases last season, and for a while the catcher led the Fightins in stolen bases. Gaddis kicks and fires way upstairs. Marquardt holds off. So does Fitch. Two balls, no strikes here to Marquardt. The offering, he swings through. No bunt attempt for strike number 1. Marquardt up the middle. 6-4, and it's no good for the double play as Marquardt runs it out at first. So the fielder's choice will get Fitch. And there's a runner on, but 1 out now. Back to the top of the order we go with Jalen Ortiz, who struck out his first time up. Ortiz had a home run in the contest on Sunday, actually tied it up for us in the bottom of the 8th inning. Gaddis, glove at the chest, kicks and fires. Ortiz, left side of the infield, misplayed by Tania. And Ortiz is safe at first, no throw. I do believe that will go in as a fielding error on the shortstop. Can only imagine. Marquardt advances to second. And here's Logan O'Hoppe now with 2 runners on and just 1 away. Gaddis deals. O'Hoppe takes strike 1. Gaddis looks back at second. Marquardt shuffles. A called strike comes into O'Hoppe. It's down in the count 0-2. Marquardt had 20 stolen bases last season. Reading's down by 4 here. Obviously, they want to get runners in as close to home plate as they can, but they don't want to jeopardize losing the leadoff runner here. O'Hoppe holds off upstairs. Time is called. O'Hoppe digs his right foot into the back part of the righty batter's box. That's Marquardt on second, Ortiz on first. Just 1 out here on the board. The pitch by Gaddis. O'Hoppe makes short contact. Tania is just going to go to first so that runners advance, but now there's 2 outs. Got to give credit to Tania for making that play cleanly on the fly after making an error at shortstop. But Marquardt on third. Ortiz is on second with 2 outs. Comes Josh Akami. So Reading will be in the heart of their order here. Down by 4 in the top of the 3rd. Righty on lefty matchup with Akami. Gaddis sets up, deals. called strike. Wind just a light breeze still. Pitch in the dirt. Naylor does a good job blocking it. Runners have to stay put. Crowd enjoying this ball game on a nice warm night in Akron. Struggled with the weather a little bit over the weekend, but very appreciative of the fans that came out to join us at America's Classic Ballpark. Gaddis misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs on the board, top of the third inning, down by 4. But Reading has something cooking here with Markwald on third and Ortiz on second. 2 pretty good runners. If anything should get by Bo Naylor, a pretty large backstop. There's a called strike to Akami, and the count evens to apiece. Canal Park actually replaced every seat in the seating bowl. They actually re-cemented. It looks very nice, very clean. The 2-2, way outside. And it's a full count here to Akami. First base is open. The cleanup hitter, Madison Stokes, is on deck. And Akami chases a pitch inside for strike 3. Reading strands 2 runners on the base pass. They fail to score here. They're down by 4. As Akron is coming up to hit in just a moment.
When the Reading Fightin' Phils get hungry, we turn to our team feed partners. Special thanks to Wild Missing Family Restaurant and Bakery, Squawk Cafe, Collegeville Italian Bakery Pizzeria, Jimmy G's Railroad House, Mimo's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria, Jersey Mike's Subs, Klinger's on Cressonia, and Subway for making sure the Fightin' Phils front office is never hungry on game day. Our staff enjoys delicious meals from our team feed partners, but don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself today.
The Reading Fightin' Phils birthday party package is the best way to celebrate a birthday. Whether you are a youngster or an adult, there is no better birthday than a Fightin's birthday. The Fightin's Fan Birthday Package is customizable for fans of any age and starts at just $120. Base packages include 10 general admission tickets to a Fightin's home game, an autographed baseball, and a VIP reserved parking spot. Fans can also add a wide variety of experiences and options to make sure your favorite Fightin's fan's birthday is a grand slam.
To enjoy a perfectly crafted 1893 from the makers of Pepsi Cola, you must first appreciate its carefully selected ingredients. A dash of cola nut extract, a hint of real sugar, a splash of sparkling water, and a generous amount of attractive spokesperson. Trust me, I'm gorgeous. Cheers to 1893 boldly blended colas, a delicious balancing act of premium ingredients from the makers of Pepsi Cola.
Jack Perkins back out for another inning of work. Reading stranded 2 on the base pass in the top of the third. Perkins looking for his first clean inning of this game, just trying to keep Reading in this mix. The 39th pitch of the day coming in, that's strike 1 to Jose Tena. Tena reached on a fielder's choice and scored back in the first as he pops a ball foul for strike 2. Tena, 281 batter last season with 116 hits. 16 home runs to his name. Still looking for his first of the season. Way inside goes Perkins. Fightin's in their throwback black R-Train uniforms today. Ground ball sharply hit to Akami. Makes a fantastic play unassisted for out number 1. with the road gray pants and the black R-Train cap. Akron in their home whites with the black cap and the RubberDucks logo on the front. Here for opening day at their ballpark. They were on the road for 3 games against the Erie Seawolves. They won just the Sunday contest 4-2. They lost Friday 2-0 with just 2 hits under their belt, and they lost Saturday 3-2 when Erie walked them off on a wild pitch. But they picked it back up on Sunday just as Reading did, and now both teams 1-2 coming into this series as George Valera takes back-to-back balls. Perkins missing inside here with these lefty batters, trying to slice it in and get them to chase. Not quite working at this point, but getting the righties pretty good. Perkins deals the 3-0. Popped up. Playable. Guzman backs up behind second. Tracking. He makes the catch. And there's 2. Good work there by Guzman to make the catch. Going backward, Stokes came in for it as well, but Guzman held an eye on it pretty good. Here's Bo Naylor, reached on an error back in the first. Swings on the first pitch. A looper out to left. Markwart's all over it. And not only does Jack Perkins get his first clean frame, he takes down the RubberDucks 1-2-3 and puts his team right back up to bat in just a minute. Reading down by 4, but they're about to turn the offense on. Don't go anywhere.
Roof Max of West Reading is a safe, easy, proven, and affordable alternative to a complicated and expensive asphalt roof replacement. Roof Max's revolutionary new technology uses natural, plant-based bio-oil to restore shingles' flexibility and instantly add 5 years of life to a roof. And treatment is around 20% of the cost of a complete roof replacement. From homes to commercial complexes, Roof Max of West Reading can help. Visit GetRoofMax.com or call 610-717-3949 for more information.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phil's Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
Perkins got us out of the bottom of the third, 1-2-3, and sent Reading right back up to bat. They're down by 4, but they're in the heart of their order with Madison Stokes leading us off. Stokes had 2 doubles in the game on Sunday, as he takes a first pitch ball and then a called strike of the knees. Struck out back in the second. Connects, but it pops it foul. Lights have come on here at Canal Park as the sun begins to set. Nice skyline of Akron in the background. Parking lot out in left field. Couple of buildings out in center. Stokes connects on a ball deep to left, but it ropes foul. And there's strike two. Gaddis steals outside, the count evens. Akron 4 runs on 2 hits. They've made an error in the field. Reading no runs on 1 hit. They have an error as well. Just below the knees to Stokes, and the count is full here. The payoff pitch, a called strike 3. I think Stokes knew it as he heads back to the dugout, 1 away. Here's Wendell Rijo. Had an extra base hit in the second. Rijo was absolutely elated about the walk-off in the game on Sunday. Said just an absolutely amazing feeling, especially getting settled into a new organization. Felt so good about being around this team and to have things come together like that. Ground ball to third. Across the diamond goes Schneemann. And there's 2. Here's Jonathan Guzman with 2 away. Guzman struck out in the second. Pop up back to the catcher. Naylor makes the snag. And 3 up, 3 down go the Fightins here to get us out of the top of the 4th. Into the bottom half we go in just a moment.
Cornwall Manor is an active senior living community on the 190-acre wooded campus in Cornwall, Lebanon County. The community offers independence and opportunities for wellness and fitness, as well as educational and musical programs, and the peace of mind of having convenient health care on site. Cornwall Manor offers a range of residential choices from apartments to homes. Prospective residents are welcome to visit us for lunch and have a chance to learn more about the community. More information is available online at cornwallmanor.org. Cornwall Manor, celebrating over 70 years of senior living.
The time has come for businesses to grow, to prosper, to innovate, to succeed. Tompkins Vist Bank continues to be a leading lender to companies in southeastern Pennsylvania. We make decisions locally and invest locally so local businesses can thrive. Call a business advisor today and see how we can help your business grow. Tompkins Vist Bank, locally focused, a world of possibilities. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Micah Priest to start off the bottom of the 4th inning. Reading got sat down in order, but Jack Perkins did the same in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll see if he can do it again here in the bottom of the 4th. Priest takes a ball and a strike. Grounded out to second his first time up. Still looking for his first hit of the season, 4 strikeouts in 3 games. Last summer batted .296 with 75 hits, 14 stolen bases to his name. Perkins moving quickly as Priest fouls it back into the net behind home plate, count full. Priest comes from a baseball family. His younger brother, Jake, is actually in the Yankees system. Plays the outfield there. Perkins, glove at the waist. Steps back, 2-2, ground ball. Vicuña gobbles it up onto first. There's 1. Here's Daniel Schneemann, walked and scored in the 2nd. Takes a ball and a strike out of Perkins, who just got to 55 pitches. There's strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. Perkins features that 4-seam fastball, hits around mid-90s with some good tail. Line drive between the shortstop and the 3rd baseman. And Schneemann gets himself on first with 1 away. Perkins also has a curveball and a slider that works well outside to righties. We've seen him try to use it against the lefties today, but they haven't been grabbing at it. Here's Jonathan Engelman. Run scoring double in the 2nd. He'll come up in the righty batter's box with someone on first and 1 out. Takes the first pitch strike. Both of these teams looking for their 2nd win of the season. Both got the first in Sunday's contest. Now looking for number 2. Reading trails 4-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. And Perkins hits Engelman in the left side. Seems okay as he jogs down to first. 2 on, 1 out. Schneemann, of course, shifting to second there as Engelman jogs down to first base. Here's the number 9 hitter, Julian Escobedo. Michigan graduate. Steps into the lefty batter's box. Perkins looks back at second. Now he comes home. Outside, ball 1. Perkins looks back and forth from second to home. Now he comes to the plate, and it's outside for ball 2. This is an interdivisional contest as Akron is in the Southwest Division of the Eastern League. Reading, of course, in the Northeast Division. Do see somebody throwing in Reading's bullpen right now. Perkins comes home in the dirt ball 3. Reading came into this game with a 157 team batting average. Akron with a 151 team batting average. So both are in the bottom 10 of minor league baseball. Obviously, that means absolutely nothing. We are 3.5 games into this season as Perkins gets a strike, and everyone's still getting adjusted. Akron had to go down to Erie after coming here from Arizona. So they had a 1 o'clock game on Friday to start, and I heard from their team that was really difficult to adjust with the time zone change. And of course, Reading coming from Florida, just a lot of movement, a lot of settling in. And it makes it difficult early on. 138 games in this season. Haven't even made it through 1% yet. As Escobedo takes strike 2. 2 on, 1 out here. Bottom of the 4th, the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. Rijo is able to make the tag as Schneemann runs by him. So they get the leadoff runner. It's a fielder's choice. Escobedo over at first. Engelman shifts to second. And there's 2 outs here as we head back to the top of the order with Will Brennan. Brennan had that sacrifice fly in the second. Came into this game batting .308 with 4 hits. Hasn't gotten one in today's contest. 2 on, 2 out here, bottom of the 4th. Brennan late to the pitch and fouls it back. Brennan sends this out to left. Marquardt chasing it down, bounces off the wall. 1 run will score. Coming home is Escobedo. There's the tag, and he's out at the plate. What a cutoff throw to Logan O'Hoppe to make the tag. And they get him at the dish. They do score 1 run. So it's 5-0. But could have been worse there as they get the job done at home plate. That'll do it as we head into the top of the 5th. Reading down by 5, but an opportunity to bat in just a moment.
White Star Tours and Travel Centers offers the R-Phils fan road trip again this season. It's your chance to hit the road with other R-Phils fans, see an R-Phils road game, meet with an R-Phils player, and see 2 Philadelphia Phillies road games. The White Star R-Phils fan road trip visits Erie and Pittsburgh, Thursday, July 28th through Sunday, July 31st. You see the R-Phils at Erie, meet with an R-Phils player or coach, then head to Pittsburgh for a tour of the city, including the Incline, and a ride on the Yankee Clipper riverboat. You will attend 2 Phillies games versus the Pirates on Friday and Saturday, before traveling home Sunday with a stop at the Flight 93 National Memorial. Visit the customer service booth for more info on the White Star R-Phils fan road trip to Erie and Pittsburgh. Space is very limited. Sign up today.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils.
Reading down by 5 here, top of the 5th. Hunter Gaddis still out on the mound with 53 pitches. Kevin Vicuña up at the plate. Vicuña was the cutoff man that got Escobedo at home. Great transition from Markwart to Vicuña to Ohapi at the plate to make the tag to end the inning. Akron was only able to get 1 run off of Brennan's double. Vicuña flew out to right in his first at bat. Takes strike 2 there. The count evens. Ground ball. Tania on the run makes the play. Here's Colby Fitch with 1 out. He walked back in the 3rd. He pops 1 foul. Fitch fouls 1 back. He's down in the count 1-2 here. This time it's to the right side. Rocchio calls everybody off, but they struggle to figure out who's covering. If it was the first baseman Prees or the pitcher Gaddis. It ends up being Gaddis and just a step before Fitch. So that'll go in 4-1 in the books. And there's 2 down for Reading as the bat is handed to Hunter Markwart. Markwart showed signs of bunt once again, but pulls back. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fly ball out to right. Is it going to drop in fair? It does. Markwart rounding first, coming to second. He's going for 3. He is hustling, and he's able to slide into third. Hunter Markwart gets the Fightin's first triple of the season, and he gets himself 90 feet from home plate as Reading goes back to the top of the order with Jalen Ortiz. Ortiz pops 1 foul. There's strike 1. Marquardt, the guy you want on third in this situation, he has got the speed, obviously, with that triple there. Manager Sean Williams gives him a little insight over at third. Obviously, should anything get by Naylor, Marquardt's home in a jiff. But we all know that Ortiz has the power. Pops it foul. Into the stands. A good catch made by a fan in the sweet section. Ortiz's count 1-2. Ortiz sends this sky high. It's going to end up on the roof. 2 outs here, top of the fifth. Reading looking for their first run. They're down by 5. They've got the power hitter at the plate. They've got Hunter Marquardt on third. Gaddis, though, I've been told is an angry pitcher. He takes these situations personally, and he feels like that is what helps him shine. Here's the 1-2, and he gets Ortiz down swinging to end the inning. Marquardt trapped on third. Reading fails to score. Down by 5 into the bottom of the fifth. We go at Canal Park.
Nursing home neglect is a serious problem. If you or a loved one has suffered from bed sores obtained in a nursing home or a fall down in a nursing home resulting in a fracture, our friends at Swartz Culleton can help. Call the attorneys at Swartz Culleton for a free consultation. Their phone number is 1-800-JUSTICE. That's 1-800-587-8423. Once again, call 1-800-JUSTICE today. Swartz Culleton is a proud sponsor of the Reading Fightin' Phils. The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Humane Pennsylvania throughout the 2022 season. Humane Pennsylvania is the region's premier leader in animal welfare and empowers the people in our communities to increase their capacity to care for animals so that all animals are healthy, safe, and treated humanely. Humane Pennsylvania is proud to be a Fiesta Friday and Bark in the Park sponsor. Learn more about Humane Pennsylvania and how you can help build the best community for animals anywhere by visiting humanepa.org.
This is the Crazy Hot Dog Vendor coming to you from the radio booth. When I need to get somewhere in a hurry and the ostrich isn't cutting it, I hop on my Harley Davidson from Classic Harley Davidson. It's your one-stop shop for all your Harley needs. They have everything you need from boots, jackets, t-shirts, gloves, mugs, and oh yeah, they have a great selection of bikes too, which are almost as good on gas as an ostrich. Go to Classic Harley Davidson for everything Harley Davidson, and I'll see you at Harley Night.
Down by 5, Reading's going to make a pitching change here for the bottom of the fifth as Jack Perkins hands the ball over to Julian Garcia. Perkins, 4 innings of work, 4 hits, 5 runs. Only 4 of them earned because of that error back in the first. Walked 2, struck out 1 on 66 pitches. And Garcia comes way inside to Brian Rocchio here. Popped up, it should stay in the infield. Ohapi backtracking, but it's going to be Rijo who charges in and makes the catch for out number 1. We've seen Garcia once before earlier in the series against Somerset. 1 inning of work, 1 hit, 1 run. It wasn't earned, though. 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. So while the run doesn't technically get credited back to him, it does not count as a scoreless appearance. But he gets 1 out here as Jose Tena heads up to the dish. Ground ball, Vicuña fields it deep in the hole at second. Over to Akami. 2 out for Garcia. George Valera comes up into the lefty batter's box against the righty Garcia. Valera had that triple in the first, popped out to shortstop. His second time's up. Sun pretty much set here in Akron. Fades down the left field wall. Baseball under the lights. Beautiful night here at the ballpark. Hard hit line drive out to right, but it's foul. Infield back deep here with 2 outs to Valera. Garcia goes high. He doesn't chase. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Valera spent some time here last summer. Mainly an A-ball, though. .260 average with 19 home runs. Garcia wants him to go for it in the dirt. He doesn't, and the count is full. Way inside for ball 4, and that'll send Valera down on a free pass. Here's Bo Naylor with 1 on and 2 outs. And somebody is warming up for Akron, so I don't know if we'll see Gaddis for the 6th. He is up to 71 pitches. Akron leads 5 runs on 4 hits. They've made an error in the field. Reading has as well. They have just 2 hits and still looking for their first run. Akami holding on Valera with the righty. Garcia has got his back to him. Can't really tell where he's at. Garcia does go over to first, but Valera dives back quickly. Comes way up and in to the lefty Naylor for ball 2. Naylor has a professional athlete brother, another baseball family. So Naylor was drafted in the first round by the Indians back in 2018. And then his brother, Josh Naylor, also a professional baseball, as Garcia misses 3 straight times. Naylor with the AAA affiliate, the Columbus Clippers. He was originally drafted by the Marlins, but then traded in that big Mike Clevenger trade back in 2020. So both of them in the same organization as Naylor checks his swing for strike one. That's got to be kind of cool. There's ball 4. Back-to-back walks by Garcia. Puts 2 runners on. And there are 2 outs on the board here, so, I mean, just one pitch will get the job done. And we're just going to see a quick meeting at the mound here as O'Hoppe comes out. Have a quick chat. Discussing the play here. So does Vicuña, and I think that makes sense because Prez has been very consistent. 2 ground balls to deep in the hole at second. So Vicuña telling Garcia exactly what to do to make him ground out to the same spot, which would be an easy third out here for Garcia. It's Valera on second, Naylor on first. Ball gets past O'Hoppe. Runners are going to advance. I believe that'll be a wild pitch, but we'll see how they score it. Here's the 1-0 to Prez upstairs, 2-0. Six games set against the RubberDucks here. Most of the series this summer will be Tuesday through Sunday. Today, as I said before, just going through Saturday because of Easter Sunday. We'll do a doubleheader. Tomorrow's game begins at 6:35, so a little bit earlier on a Wednesday night. I think they had that late start for opening night here. And Garcia's missed 3 straight times. And make it 4 because Prez is walking down on a free pass just as the other 2 base runners have. And now we'll see a visit from the pitching coach, Matt Hockenberry. Infield coming in. Somebody is throwing for Reading. The bullpen is out in right center. So Akron has their bullpen kind of on the first level out in right center field beyond the wall. There's like a mesh lining you can kind of see through. Reading is up a couple steps back behind it on a second level, so those bullpen guys can kind of see the field, but they're out of the field of play. Of course, Reading has theirs on the field beyond the foul lines. And so the guys have to jog in from center when they make a pitching change. The home plate umpire, Dane Ponsack, trying to break up this meeting at the mound. Hockenberry heads back into the dugout, and we'll see if Garcia can come away with the final out. The bases are loaded here. Valera on third, Naylor on second, and Prez on first. Akron already has a 5-0 lead. This game isn't out of reach for Reading yet, but with the bases loaded here, don't want to give them any more leeway. Runners shuffle. Pitch in the dirt. Good block by O'Hoppe. Foul ball back by Schneemann, and the count 1-1. That's the first strike that Garcia has had in quite a bit. The righty deals inside, but he checked his swing and he goes around. So he gets him with that slider that cuts in on the back foot. And Schneemann down in the count 1-2. Nowhere to put him. The bases are juiced here, but there's 2 outs for Garcia. He can still get out of this jam without any damage, and he does. He gets Schneemann to strike out swinging, and he wraps it up as Akron leaves the bases loaded. They won't increase their 5-0 lead, and Reading will have an opportunity to start cutting into it in the top of the 6th in just a moment.
The award-winning Reading Hospital Tower Health Character Pool Party provides an unforgettable night out with your family and friends. Enjoy a baseball game while swimming in the 87-degree heated pool directly behind the right field home run wall. Plus, 2.5 hours of all-you-can-eat buffet and photos and autographs with the crazy hot dog vendor and the Fightin' Phil's mascot band. Regular season tickets are $31 per person for groups of 20 or more. Give us a call today at 610-370-BALL.
For top flight local jobs, go with who you know. J.P. Mascaro & Sons, a leading waste removal company. To meet today's employment and service demands brought on by the pandemic, Mascaro is upgrading its already highly competitive employee wage and benefit package for drivers, collection crew helpers, and other positions. Call 888-MASCARO, MASCARO, for details. Work for an established local family business committed to its employees. Again, call 888-MASCARO today or apply online at www.jpmascaro.com. Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Logan O'Hoppe will start us off here in the top of the 6th. Reading has just 2 hits so far in this contest. They trail by 5 runs. O'Hoppe sends the first pitch foul for strike 1. Swings and misses for strike number 2. Hunter Gaddis still on the mound after 71 pitches of 2-hit ball. Here in the top of the 6th inning, also has only walked 1 and struck out 6 as O'Hoppe takes ball 1. Gaddis steps back, fires. O'Hoppe checks his swing, but he holds off, and the count evens to 2 apiece. Infield, outfield, back deep here to the Phillies' number 5 prospect. 3 hits on the season so far, all of them coming in Saturday night's contest. He is very late to the pitch, but he gets a piece of it, 75, as Gaddis changes it up. And his count will stay 2-2. Up the middle goes O'Hoppe. It plays off the glove of Rocchio into center. And we'll see how that is scored. But O'Hoppe starts us off with a runner on first. Josh Akami from the left side chases for strike one. Ohapi shuffles off first. Reading desperately in need of a run here. Gaddis deals inside. Akami holds off. Manager Sean Williams giving the sign to his team here. Akami, the number 3 batter. The cleanup hitter Stokes on deck. Gaddis goes over to Ohapi and just an eyelash behind on the tag. Foul ball back into the net behind home plate for strike 2. Breeze out to center, pushing about 9 miles an hour right now. Could help either team here. We haven't seen any long balls as Akami chases 93. Gaddis still dealing velocity here in the 6th, and I think that'll be it for him as the manager Ruglis Odor heads out to the mound. A call to the bullpen here at Canal Park. We're going to take a second just to see who comes in, give them some time to warm up, and then we'll be back when Reading has a runner on here in the top of the 6th.
The Enersys Power Alley Pub features a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet, private bar with bartender, 2 rows of seats, bar stool seating, and 4 cafe tables. The pub provides your party a private area to enjoy the ball game away from other fans. The Enersys Power Alley Pub may accommodate groups of 40 to 60 people. Enjoy socializing with your group and watch the game with a unique vantage point.
Highline Merchandising, formerly Textiles, is your local small business company that provides screen printing, design, and merchandising services for local, national, and international businesses, bands, shows, and festivals, including 7-time Emmy Award-winning show Schitt's Creek and Unsolved Mysteries. Visit our website at highlinemerchandising.com.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
A pitching change here at Canal Park as starter Hunter Gaddis leaves with 1 out and a runner on here in the top of the 6th inning. Madison Stokes will have a new opportunity to bat here against Nick Gallagher. He sends a live drive out to left on the first pitch, and there's out number 2. Gallagher, a righty reliever out of Iowa, spent last season in Lake County High A with a .461 ERA in 54 2/3 innings. He bends over at the waist pretty far down to get the sign from his catcher Naylor as Wendell Rijo steps in. Logan O'Hoppe out on first with 2 outs here. Glove at the waist, kicks, fires. I wouldn't exactly call it a sidearm, but he certainly doesn't come straight over top on his release. Much greater movement, maybe 45-degree angle with the right arm as he gets a first pitch strike to Rijo. And there's strike 2. Rijo has just 1 of 2 hits for the Fightins in today's contest. Way outside, Naylor nabs it up. Good play there by the catcher. Infield back deep here to Rijo with 2 strikes. He holds off on a pitch in the dirt. And the count evens. Akron 5 runs on 4 hits. Reading no runs on 3. O'Hoppe shuffles as Rijo takes the ball at the knees, full count. With 2 outs, Logan's running on contact over at first. For a catcher, he's got pretty good speed on him. Rijo calls time. He steps out. Here's the pitch. O'Hoppe going. Going for a hit and run. Well, they missed the hit part as Rijo strikes out swinging. That'll do it here in the top of the 6th. Akron will take their 5-0 lead into the bottom half. We'll see who's out on the mound for Reading in just a moment.
There you are in the great wide open when you hear it. Dinner time. When you're hungry, you're not going to let 5,000 feet of mountain get in your way. And if they try, that's what Kia's lineup of exceptionally capable SUVs with available all-wheel drive is for. The Telluride, Sorento, Sportage, and Seltos are how you know we take this pretty seriously. The SUVs and the dinner. Hurry into your local Kia dealer today. Kia, movement that inspires.
Visit kia.com for details. Always drive safely.
Feasers Incorporated, a family-owned, full-line food service distributor located in central Pennsylvania. Services restaurants, sporting facilities, theme amusement parks, healthcare facilities, educational facilities, and other institutions throughout Pennsylvania and the Mid-Atlantic region. For over 100 years, Feasers and its employees have committed themselves to making customer service their highest priority. Feasers works hard to provide customers with the products they require, delivered by their helpful fleet drivers. Feasers is large enough to serve and small enough to care. For more information, call 800-326-2828 or Feasers.com.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with the Berks County Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities Program. Together, we are striking out the stigma in order to raise community awareness about mental illness and the prevention of suicide. With 3 simple words, "Are you okay?" the hope is to begin a conversation to show Berks County that we care. Suicide affects and hurts everyone, but help is here, and we'll work together to help raise awareness about suicide and identify what we can do as a community to prevent it. People in need of assistance and support should call Crisis Intervention at 610-236-0530. That's 610-236-0530.
Pitching change for the Fightins here as Mike Adams takes over for Julian Garcia. We've seen Adams once prior in the series against Somerset as Jonathan Engelman comes into the box. 1 ball, 1 strike out of the reliever. In his first appearance, 1 inning of work, 5 hits, 5 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. But he'll have a new opportunity in today's contest as he gets strike 2 on the inside corner. Engelman has been on base twice today and scored twice, once with a double, once hit by a pitch, but he hasn't seen Adams yet, of course. Mike sets up glove real high above the hat. Tries to pull all of his momentum forward. Nice bright red glove to match the Phillies colors. Leans over, gets the sign from Logan O'Hoppe. The 2-2 upstairs, full count. The payoff pitch. A called strike 3. Engelman tossed his bat. He thought it was a walk. Instead, he'll pick it up and walk right back to the dugout. Out number 1 here for Mike Adams. Here's Julian Escobedo, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Akron, as I said before, was the 2021 Northeastern League champs. Very exciting victory for the team as they swept the Bowie Bay Sox in 3 games. They actually won the championship on a walk-off at home here at Canal Park. I cannot imagine how electric that must have been. And Bo Naylor did it with 2 outs with the bases loaded in the bottom of the 9th, which is pretty impressive. And Naylor, of course, on this team still. Escobedo falls behind quickly, 0-2 with a foul ball back behind home plate. Adams kicks, fires upstairs. Ball 1. Adams, as I said before, a local Philadelphia fan when he was a kid out of Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, which is near Atlantic City. Actually owns his own, co-owner of a baseball training facility near there. Says he loves the area. Was awesome to have his own facility. That way he's out at work and he can train as he comes inside to Escobedo. And here's another full count. Had a full count to Engelman, and they got him on the called strike 3. We'll see what happens this time here against Escobedo. Gets him to foul it back. We'll go again. Every team in the Northeastern, or the Eastern League, I should say, played 3-game set to start off the season. Nobody went 3-0, and nobody went 0-3, which is interesting. Everybody won at least 1 game, if not 2. But nobody went undefeated. Escobedo with another foul ball. That was the 7th pitch of the at-bat there from Adams. Leans over, gets the sign from O'Hoppe. With 2 strikes, infield back deep, the payoff pitch. This time it's low, this time it's ball 4. Escobedo will jog down to first on a walk. It does set up Reading for the double play with one out on the board, but they do go back to the top of their lineup with Will Brennan here. On this day in baseball town history, April 12th, 2013, at Reading, the rebranded Fightin' Phils make their home debut with a 3-1 win over Erie. In a rare Friday night opener, the club draws 8,621 fans to see the new uniforms. That was 9 years ago to this day. Fightin' Phils, our Phils, Reading Phillies, whatever you want to call them, your hometown team, as Will Brennan takes a ball below the knees, 1 ball, 1 strike. Akron 5 runs on 4 hits, Reading no runs on 3 hits. Both teams have made an error in the field. Adams kicks and fires upstairs. That's ball 2. This is the 25th anniversary of the opening of Canal Park, which opened in 1999. In the offseason, they did a lot of renovations, as Adams sends ball 3 into Brennan, including the seating bowl that I talked about earlier and a complete renovation of the luxury suites, which is pretty exciting. Three balls, 1 strike. Runner going. The throw down by Ohapi. Do they get the strikeout? Throw him out, and they do. The crowd booing, but Ohapi nailed the throw to second. Guzman put on the tag. And out number 2 sends Escobedo off the base paths with strike number 2 coming into Will Brennan. Great throw there by Ohapi to get his first caught stealing of the season. But there was ball 4. So as soon as the runner is erased, the runner is back as Will Brennan heads down to first on a free pass. Here's Brian Rocchio, 0 for 2 with a walk. Out to center field, Stokes takes a couple steps back, and he'll make the catch, stranding the runner on first. Adams puts up a 0 here in the bottom of the 6th. To the 7th we go, down by 5. We'll be back in just a minute.
Join us as we celebrate Reading's Hispanic and Latino culture during 12 Friday home games this season. With Savage 61 Fiesta Fridays presented by eXp Realty, Breakthrough Beverage, Humane Pennsylvania, Origlio Beverage, and Mal Beer. Fiesta Fridays feature special Los Luchador de Reading uniforms, Hispanic and Latino food and music, and other cultural elements throughout the ballpark. Get your tickets now by calling 610-370-BALL or visiting us at the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
ROG Orthodontics is the proud official partner of the ROG Orthodontics Fightin' Phils Kids Club. Join today at Fightins.com to get your free ROG Orthodontics Kids Club t-shirt and visit FantasticSmiles.com for more information on why ROG Orthodontics is voted #1 in Berks and Monco. ROG Orthodontics and the Fightin' Phils, 2 great hometown partners.
Savage Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Fiesta Fridays. Enjoy an Our Phils game, great food, music, and entertainment. The team will play in their Los Luchadores de Reading Latino tribute uniforms. Visit Timmy Profit and Savage Auto Group, Pennsylvania's most awarded dealership for all your automotive needs.
Nick Gallagher comes in for another inning of work here. Top of the 7th, Reading just 3 hits to their name right now. Always an opportunity to turn it around. Still lots of time left in this ball game. Gallagher deals to Guzman, and he'll start it off with a base hit as he drills it in the hole on the left side of the infield. Starting things off with a base hit. And here is Kevin Vicuña, who's looking for his first hit of the season. Gallagher threw 1 inning of work against Erie, just gave up 1 hit as he gets Guzman to chase and struck out 1 batter. Drafted by Cleveland in the 16th round back in 2017. Ground ball that rolls foul into Akron's dugout for strike 2. Official attendance coming in for tonight's crowd here at Canal Park, 4,367 for a beautiful night in Ohio, the home opener for the Rubber Duck. Guzman holds off on a pitch in the dirt. Vicuña has 1 stolen base under his belt so far this season. Takes a little bit of a lead off first with Guzman at the dish. Connects out to left. Is it going to drop in? A diving Escobedo comes up with it. And Vicuña forced to hustle back to first. What a play by Escobedo to rob Vicuña of a hit. And there's 1 away. Guzman out on first still here as Colby Fitch heads up. The lefty takes strike 1. Gallagher gets the sign from his catcher, Naylor. Pickoff attempt to Guzman, but he dives back in safely. Called strike on the outside corner to Fitch. He's down 0-2 here. Phillies got a big win last night as they topped the New York Mets 5-4 at Citizens Bank Park. They put up a big 5-run 8th inning. JT Realmuto hit a home run. Didi Gregorius had the run-scoring double in which Rhys Hoskins crossed the plate. Sir Anthony Dominguez got the win while Brad Hand got the save. Ground ball left side, charging Schneemann over to first. They'll get the play there, but Guzman shifts to second. And there's 2 outs now with a runner in scoring position. The Phillies started Simone Muzziotti today after putting him in defensively in center for the 9th. He did have 1 put out. He made a catch there. The Mets lead 1-0 now. It's top of the 7th at Citizens Bank Park. Realmuto, Harper have a hit as well as Camargo, but Phillies just riding on 3. Mets only have 2 as well. They scored in the 5th thanks to a Brandon Nimmo homer, but that's all that's gone on in this game. Quite a pitcher's duel. Hunter Marquardt takes strike 1 from the left part of the plate. Gallagher deals outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Guzman out on second. 2 outs on the board, top of the 7th inning here. Check in on the rest of our affiliates in just a moment as Gallagher kicks and fires. Mark Wart a little bit behind on an 85-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch for strike 2. Lehigh Valley fell to Worcester 8-3. Today they had a 3 o'clock start. Former Fightin Jeff Singer got a call up to the big leagues today as Corey Nebel hit the COVID IL. Singer, a Philadelphia native, will get a spot on the 40-man. And Mark Wart chases upstairs. Some high heat from Gallagher for strike 3, and that'll do it here for the Fightins as they strand another one on first. 7th inning stretch here at Canal Park.
The Fightin Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Berks Packing is a family-owned and operated meat processor located here in Reading, specializing in hot dogs, ham, specialty meats, and more. Berks Packing provides America's classic ballpark with quality products, including the highly acclaimed flat-top grilled hot dog. Join us for Berks Packing Sunday Family Fun Days at Sunday home games all season long at First Energy Stadium.
Lidl is a normal grocery store with aisles and shelves and high-quality groceries, but only Lidl has really low prices. Like so low they're too good to be true. But true. Lidl, suspiciously low-priced groceries.
Mike Adams comes out for another inning of work here in the bottom of the 7th. Reading down by 5. He put up a 0 in the 6th. Can he do it again in the 7th and get his team back up to bat? Jose Tena is going to lead off the RubberDucks. Checking in on the rest of the affiliates, Clearwater dropped to the St. Lucie Mets 6-0. And Jersey Shore is currently trailing to Brooklyn 5-2, which is another Mets affiliate. Interesting how that works out. Adams sends one inside to Tena. Jersey Shore is leading all of the minor league system in stolen bases, and Ethan Wilson just stole his 5th of the season. Johan Rojas also has been swift on the base paths. Hopefully we'll see some of those prospects up in Reading sometime this summer. Here's the 1-1 from Adams. It's a called strike. And a called strike 3. So there we go. Mike Adams sits down the first batter he sees as Tena walks gingerly back to the dugout. There's one for George Valera. Valera takes the first pitch strike as Adams is picking up the pace a little bit here. Do see somebody warming up in the RubberDuck bullpen. And there's a strike on the outside corner as Adams gets him 0-2. Last summer, Adams split time between Jersey Shore and Lehigh Valley, so this is his first time in Reading. Did pitch 1 year of indie ball back in 2016 for Rockland in the Canadian American Association. And there is strike 3. So back-to-back Ks from Mike Adams. as he picks up a quick out number 2 here. Here's Bo Naylor after back-to-back Ks by Adam. Naylor has been on twice today, but he hasn't gotten a hit. Reached on an error and a walk. Foul ball coming over is Riho, but he runs out of room as it lands in the stance. There's strike 1. A line drive right into the glove of Acuna at second. Barely has to take a step. So Adams sits him down quickly and quietly. 1, 2, 3. Top of the 8th we go. Reading has 6 more outs here, down by 5.
Gear up for Fightin' Phil's season. Visit the Brentwood Industries Fightin' Phil's team store at First Energy Stadium or check out our online store 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at rphils.com/shop. We have a wide variety of Fightin' Phil's hats, t-shirts, kids apparel, and more. Looking for something new? Check out our latest selections of Los Luchadores de Reading and Reading Hot Dogs gear. Plus, throwback, black, R-Train, R-Phil's attire. Root for your Fightins in style. Stop by the Brentwood Industries Fightins team store or rphils.com/shop.
The sound of an ice-cold Corona is music to my ears. Oh, run that back. Dope. Now drop that beat. And hit me with the hook, player. Hey, whatever you do with your fine life, just do you, player. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
The Fightin' Phils know who to call for trash and recycling services. A proven winner, JP Mascaro & Sons. The industry leader for over 50 years. Trust the familiar Mascaro Blue Elephant to provide dependable, quality service for your home or business. That's JP Mascaro & Sons, one of the top companies in its industry. Trash and recycling services for home, business, and industry. We are hiring and have open positions in Berks County. Check our website for open positions at jpmascaro.com or call 1-888-MASCARO. JP Mascaro & Sons, ready to serve you.
Fightins are going to send up the top of the order here with Jalen Ortiz. Down by 5. They'll face a new pitcher and Manuel Alvarez. Gallagher's day is finished after an inning and 2/3. Gave up 1 hit, struck out 2 on 19 pitches. Alvarez had just 1 inning of work against Erie, walked 2 and struck out 1. Sends a first pitch strike into Ortiz. Alvarez looks down and then up. There's ball 2. Last summer, split time, some of it here in Akron, with his 7.33 ERA and 43 innings of relief. Initially signed as an international free agent in 2017 out of the DR as Ortiz fouls one back. It's 1-2. Alvarez, 6'3" out there, 226 listed on the roster. The righty leans over, gets the sign from Naylor. Sets up glove at the waist, kicks, fires, and he hits Ortiz square on the back. Tosses his bat and his Evo Shield guards, and he jogs down to first. Not exactly how you want to do it, but Reading will take a base runner here to start off the top of the 8th inning. Here's Logan O'Hoppe with a runner on and nobody out. Alvarez kicks, fires down the middle. Strike one. Comes on the inside corner here to O'Hoppe. Alvarez's setup is very interesting. So starts by putting his right foot on the first base side of the rubber. Bends over at the waist, but also is bending his knees. Then when he comes set up, he's looking down at the ground. Glove comes from the head to the waist, comes home. O'Hoppe sends it out to center. Tracking back, Brennan, right before the warning track. He makes the catch. And there's one. Here's Josh Akami with a runner on first and one out. Pitch down and away. Here's the 1-0 to Akami. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 96. Alvarez hits on the radar gun. That is the fastest we've seen out of anybody today. Up the middle goes Akami. Backhanded field by Tania. But Rocchio loses control, and it seems like they're going to call out Ortiz at second, but Rocchio didn't have control of the ball, so Ortiz is not leaving second. Manager Sean Williams comes over to discuss here. I mean, he might have put the tag on him, and I guess saying the slide from Ortiz caused the ball to bounce out of his glove. And so Reading loses the runner out in front and replaces him on first with Akami. And here's Madison Stokes now with 2 outs. Stokes sets up in the righty batter's box and drops this one into right field. A good throw in by Ankelman holds up Akami at second, but Reading has 2 on and 2 out, an opportunity to rally here with Wendell Rijo. Rijo, of course, had that walk-off on Sunday. He's already had a double in today's contest. It's Akami on second, Stokes on first here. 2 outs, top of the 8th, Reading trails by 5. Alvarez comes home. Rijo slices this one down the right field line. It's coming all the way to the wall. 1 run will score. Stokes is hustling around. He'll score. This is a triple, and it goes off of the cameraman into the dugout, and it'll be out of the field of play, and Rijo is going to score. 3-run score here. And you have to give credit to Rijo for hustling that out because he was already on third. And so with it going out of the field of play, they give him 1 bag. So imagine if he just held up at second and the throw went wild, he would have only been on third. But now he scores, and Reading has cut the deficit 5-3. Huge there by Fightin. It is crazy how much one pitch can change everything. The bases are clear here for Alvarez as Guzman steps in. Believe that'll go in as a triple and then advanced on the error. Should get 2 RBIs for that still, though. And Guzman takes the first pitch, ball 97 off the hands of Alvarez. Rio just absolutely sliced that in the perfect spot. And it traveled all the way to that corner here, which couldn't have been further spot from third base. Inside goes Alvarez, 2-0, and now he's going to see a visit from Bo Naylor. Well, Reading trailed by 5 coming into this frame with 2 outs. They put 3 on the board. Suddenly they have 6 hits to Akron's 4. They are going to give Rio a triple as he should, and he did score on the error by second baseman Rocchio. Makes it even more of a shame that they called Ortiz out at second. But a 2-run ball game is much more playable here for the Fightins. Guzman sets up in the righty batter's box. Time is called. Waiting on a pitch here with a 2-0 count. Somebody warming in the bullpen here for Akron as Alvarez gets a strike. Score is 5-3 here. Reading has put up 3 so far here in the top of the 8th. Guzman pops this one foul, and the count is now full. Two outs still on the board. There have been. A full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Guzman. Chopper to short. Tania on the run. It's a good throw, and that'll do it. Not before Reading puts 3 on the board here. The score is 5-3. Bottom 8. Here we come.
K Pool and Spa offers a variety of expert services for both in and above ground pools and hot tubs. They provide the service for Pool Pavilion at the First Energy Stadium and keep it clean and maintained throughout the entire season. Based in Reading, Pennsylvania, they have been family owned and operated for 40 years. Turn to K Pool and Spa for the best value and professional service.
International Fireworks is the official fireworks provider for the R-Phils. International Fireworks shoots all 33 fireworks shows throughout the R-Phil season, including 6 Mega Blast fireworks shows. International Fireworks also provides the pregame fireworks after the national anthem at each game. International Fireworks has a retail store in nearby Douglasville, Pennsylvania, where you can purchase all of your fireworks. Visit fireworksrus.com for more information about the International Fireworks retail store in Douglasville. Thanks again to International Fireworks, the official fireworks provider of the R-Phils.
Looking for the place to have the ultimate family fun at the Fightin' Phils game? Look no further than Capital Blue Cross Funland. Capital Blue Cross Funland features the most exciting games and entertainment at the ballpark, including speed pitch, mini golf, ring toss and peach basket toss, mascot autograph booth, a bounce house, and the incredible giant inflatable slide. Bring your family to all the fun at their next R-Phils game at Capital Blue Cross Funland.
Pitching change here at Canal Park as Mike Adams hands the ball over to Matt Seelinger here for the bottom of the 8th inning. Reading put 3 spot on the board in the top half, so they cut the deficit to 2. Seelinger has to hold this here and give Reading the opportunity in the top of the 9th. Seelinger, just 1 outing coming into today's contest as he gets Prees 2 foul, 1 back. An inning and a third of work, just 2 hits on the board. And was able to get out of that without giving up any runs. Second time we see him this season as just picked up by the Phillies in the offseason, signed as a free agent. And there's strike number 2 to Prees. You talk about Wendell Rijo's hitting here the past 2 games. Obviously, can't say enough about how clutch he is. Checks his swing. Drop third strike. O'Hoppy's going to go down to first. There's 1. But you have to talk about the hustle by the other players here that make it so successful. When he walked off the game on Sunday, was talking to manager Sean Williams after the game about that. Of course, he mentioned the walk-off, but he also mentioned the fact that the bullpen did not allow a base runner from the 5th inning on. He mentioned how Madison Stokes turned what could have been an easy single into a double. Things like that add up throughout the contest, and they make such a huge difference throughout the game. You talk about the hustle there of Rijo, able to get himself to third, so he scores on that error by Rocchio. Little things like that make the world of a difference. There's a strike to Schneemann, 1-1. Phillies still trail the Mets by 1. They're in the top of the 8th inning. Christopher Sanchez on the mound for Philadelphia as Seelinger deals strike 2 out of Schneemann. Brooklyn leads 5-2 over Jersey Shore. They're in the top of the 7th. Got a couple of hits since the last time we saw him. Eason Wilson having himself a day. Here's a 1-2 from Seelinger in the dirt. Count moves 2-2. Tomorrow's game, a 6:35 start here in Akron. It will be for the Reading Phillies, Noah Skiro, as Schneemann fouls one back, making his season debut against Joey Cantillo. Righty versus lefty in Cantillo. And that'll be the last crew to make their debut, as most teams working with 5 starters in 6-game series. So sometimes they'll throw a bullpen game for that game 6, or they'll just go back to the first starter, and that way everyone's not working on the same daily rotation. As Schneemann gets a hold of this one, but it goes foul, and the count stays 2-2. Seelinger kicks, fires, checks his swing. It doesn't matter. A called strike 3. He's rung up by Ponsack behind the plate. And there's 2. Here's Jonathan Engelman with 2 away. Seelinger trying to sit them down as quickly as possible and give Reading an opportunity to get back up to bat here. First pitch strike by Seelinger. Comes upstairs. There's a ball. The final line for Adams, 2 innings of work. No hits, no runs. He did walk 2, but he struck out 3 on 31 pitches. Sealander kicks and fires some high heat. Strike 2. Two outs on the board here, bottom of the 8th inning. Ball out of Matt. 2-2 the count. Akron 5 runs on 4 hits. They've made 2 errors in the field. Reading 3 runs on 6 hits. They've made 1. Engelman, the number 8 hitter in the order. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Sealander strikes out the side to give his team the opportunity here in the top of the 9th. They're down by 2. They've got 3 outs to go.
You can add a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet to any Reading Fightin' Phil's game ticket for only $19. No need to visit the concession stand. You can add a 2.5-hour all-you-can-eat buffet to any ticket. This selection includes barbecue chicken, barbecue sandwiches, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, mac and cheese, corn, pasta salad, baked beans, potato salad, chips, fruit, cookies, and all Pepsi products. Call the Fightins at 610-370-BALL, order online at Fightins.com, or visit the Weidenhammer ticket office at First Energy Stadium.
Unlike any other area in First Energy Stadium, the Savage 61 dugout suite puts you in the closest seat to the action on field, located just feet away from the diamond on the first base side. With covered seating, abilities in motion accessible seating, and the most unique view around, your group will thank you over and over again for this one-of-a-kind experience. Tickets for the dugout suite start at $25 and include options to add food and drink packages.
The Reading Fightin' Phils are proud to partner with Mao Beer and Stockertown Beverage throughout the 2022 season. Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager, which is available in the Stadium Plaza Bar, has 128 amazing years of brewing history. Make sure to pick up Mao Beer and Mao's Cinco Estrellas Lager at First Energy Stadium and our Plaza Bar throughout the 2022 season and through our partner in Stockertown Beverage. Mao Beer will be on site for all of our Fiesta Friday games with samplings of their amazing Cinco Estrellas Lager. Mao Beer is a proud partner of the Reading Fightin' Phils and all Fiesta Friday celebration games. Mao Beer, the 5-star taste and quintessential beer from Madrid. Please drink responsibly.
RubberDucks will make a pitching change as Manuel Alvarez hands the ball over to Kevin Kelly here for the top of the 9th inning. Reading trails by 2. They've got 3 outs to put in the work here, or we won't see a bottom of the 9th tonight. Alvarez pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 hits and 3 runs, albeit 2 of them earned, as Reading was able to plate 3 in the top of the 8th. First pitch by Kelly is a strike, and don't typically see a meeting at the mound with 1 pitch into the inning as Bo Naylor comes out to say something here to Kelly. Not often that happens so quickly, considering they just talked to each other, but Naylor will break it up and he'll head back into the dugout. Behind the plate. Kelly had an inning and 2/3 against Erie, striking out 4. Spent all of 2021 in High A Lake County. There he threw 56 innings of work, 7 for 10 in saves. 19th round draft pick out of James Madison as Vicuña ropes one down the left field line, foul. Count moves to 1-2. Made his pro debut in 2019. So this is just his third season of professional baseball. Finished James Madison with a degree in computer science as Vicuña slices one foul, and you could tell there he broke his bat. You could hear the sound of it, so they'll get another one for him here. And he'll head back up with a 1-2 count. And what was cool about Kelly's degree is that he completed a senior thesis project where he improved current NCAA statistics websites. So that would be including something he was doing at James Madison with the baseball team, which is really cool to see those two things kind of intertwine. As Kelly gets Vicuña to foul another one back, he's working here. Righty kicks the 1-2 outside. Ball 2. Has a little bit of sidearm action here with his release slot. Not exactly straight over top. Here's the 2-2. Popped foul again by Vicuña. He stays alive. There's a hustle for it in the stands to go home with the greatest souvenir. Vicuña takes ball 3 down and away. He's worked his way back into this at-bat. I'm told the Phillies trail the Mets 2-0 now. Top of the 8th at CBP. Vicuña holds off on ball 4. And Reading will send the tying run up to the plate here in Colby Fitch. This is Fitch's first game as a Fightin this season after coming from the FCL to fill in a roster spot on Sunday. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today in the designated hitter spot. Plays catcher, but I suspect we might see him in the outfield. Would not be surprised as he takes strike 1. Tying run at the plate here with Colby Fitch. Vicuña out on first. I imagine he tries to get himself into scoring position here. Fitch pops it foul, and he's down 0-2. After Fitch, we go Markwart and then back to the top of the order. Markwart in that number 9 spot, but he had a triple earlier in the game. You can't count out this bottom half of the lineup. And Fitch strikes out. Chasing a pitch in the dirt. There's one. Now Markwart will represent the tying run as he heads up with 1 out and a runner on. Holds off, down and away. Now Markwart, like Fitch, a lefty batter. Kelly putting pitches all over the strike zone here. Coming in with some high speed, 90 there. Markwart a little bit late, and the count evens 1-1. Couple of birthdays coming up in April here for the Fightins. Billy Sullivan on the 16th, Sealander on the 19th, Madison Stokes as well in April, as Markwart takes a pitch downstairs, 2-1. Do my best to remember those guys as we come throughout the season. A couple of summer B-days all day long. 2 balls, 1 strike here to Markwart. Vicuña on first. Strike 2. Only 1 out so far here, top of the 9th. Reading trails by 2. Of course, there won't be a bottom half if the score stays the same way. Reading trying to power back here in game 1 of the 6-game set. Markwart checks his swing. Does he go? The appeal to Kevin Mandek. No, and the crowd is not happy with that call. What's considered a strike is if the bat crosses the midway point of home plate, and they're saying Markwart held up his bat enough. Usually they try to use their forearm strength to stop the swing. Markwart makes contact. It's shallow in the infield. Coming in is Rocchio, and he makes the catch on the infield grass. There's 2. It's all down to Jalen Ortiz as we go back to the top of the order. He makes the sign of the cross as Reading's power hitter comes up to bat here at the tying run at the plate. Kevin Vicuña still out on first after starting off this inning with a walk. You know Ortiz has the power. Can he get through Kelly? Swinging for the fences. He takes strike 1. Reading down by 2. 2 outs here, top of the 9th. Crowd is on their feet here at Canal Park. Ortiz gets himself back in the plate. Kelly deals. Pitch downstairs, count 1 ball, 1 strike. After Ortiz, we go Ohapi, Akami, Stokes. So Reading in a good spot in their lineup here as they try to battle in the top of the 9th. Of course, no matter what happens, Akron will have the bottom half if they need it. Here's the offering. Ortiz up the middle. It drops in front of Rocchio. He misplays it. Rocchio having a tough day at second base. And Ortiz is at first. The inning continues. Go ahead run and Logan Ohapi up at the plate. Vicuña on second, Ortiz at first. That's going to have to go in as an error. Rocchio already had one in the 8th. Kelly to Ohapi. Ohapi's 1 for 4 today. Here's the pitch in the dirt. And it must have just crossed the plate at the knees. What a moment here for Reading as they try to battle back in the top of the 9th. 2 on, 2 out. It's all Ohapi. Here's the pitch. Out to center field. Is it going to drop? It does drop in front of Brennan. Rounding and coming home is Vicuña. And Reading is 1 run away from tying this ball game up. Ortiz makes it to third. Runners on the corners. The line keeps going. And now we'll see a visit from the pitching coach, Owen Dew here. Try to settle down Kevin Kelly as he is in a jam. Reading trying to ride on their final out. They'll send up Josh Akami. He's had 2 hits this season, one of them for extra bases. They've got Ortiz 90 feet away from tying it up. Of course, as I said before, Akron will have the bottom half. Reading a chance to tie it up or put themselves in front here. Runners on the corners, 2 away. This late game rally has been a trend with the Fightins after doing it on Sunday, scoring in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Today, 3 in the 8th, 1 here in the 9th, and they're down by 1 with just 1 out on the board. Righty on lefty matchup with Akami. Ortiz on third, Ohapi on first. The first pitch, too high, ball 1. The crowd is roaring here against the umpires. Not happy with the calls from Ponsac today. The offering out to center, a line drive, and Brennan is able to make the catch, and that'll do it. Reading puts up a hell of a fight, though. They fall by just 1 run, but you gotta love the hustle and the heart here in this late game rally. Just shy, 90 feet shy of tying it up. 5 more games in this contest tomorrow. We'll start you off with a 6:35 first pitch. Fans, thank you so much for joining me. Emily Messina on the air, bringing you this game here from Akron, Ohio, as the Fightin' Phils make a late push, but they fall 5-4 here against the RubberDucks. We'll see you tomorrow, 6:35 start time, with Noah Skiro on the mound for the Fightins.